Thank you for watching the Fitness Feuds channel. Please watch the ads and share this video if you support this channel.
It was definitely the fact that I was born with only one kidney working. Having one kidney caused me to have high blood pressure, and having high blood pressure knocked the other kidney out. So it wasn't a specific disease, but the fact that I was born with one kidney and did not know about this until after the fact.
Was Don Long's year. He dominated the NPC Nationals and was ready to take on Sean Ray, Flex Wheeler, Kevin Levroni, and even Dorian Yates in the pro division. Don had the chest and biceps to go head-to-head with anyone. Once he figured out the conditioning, he was going to be a game changer. A few years is all he needed. He would then dominate the IFBB. His nickname was Don King Kong Long. His fans were adorned with 100% pure beef Don Long t-shirts. Everything was in his favor. He was going to make it. He had the muscle, the looks, and the crowd in his corner. Then came 1999. Just like the other top bodybuilders in the 1995 NPC lineup, Don became sick. '99 was the end of Don Long's pursuit to dethrone Ronnie Coleman, the top bodybuilder in the world. It was that year that Don found out he was born with only one kidney, and that kidney was now failing. Don went on to receive a kidney transplant in 2002, but that kidney failed in 2003. It was time to make a decision, and Don decided to continue to compete in bodybuilding, with only a dialysis machine to clean his blood. We all know that bodybuilders often take harmful chemicals that are dangerous when one has compromised kidney function, like high-protein diets mixed with anabolics. This was concluded in a study published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology, titled Development of Focal Segmental Glomerulosclerosis After Anabolic Steroid Abuse. The addition of diuretics is a whole other factor that can damage the kidneys. In fact, the GoodRx website states that diuretics are one of the top 10 drugs that are harmful to the kidneys. They claim that many diuretics affect how the kidneys regulate water in the body, which can lead to worsening kidney function and abnormal electrolytes. But one can only imagine the dangers when one has zero kidney function. A person cannot pee when they have no kidney function. They are basically poisoning themselves in between dialysis sessions, which last for hours. Eating sodium or drinking too much water can cause a deadly rise in blood pressure, and the patient will need to take up to 20 different prescription drugs to regulate blood pressure, potassium levels, phosphorus levels, and even to reduce itching. Somehow Don Long was able to compete as a bodybuilder in 2006, coming in 16th place at the Atlantic City Pro.
And then when by the time I got to the doctor, I was throwing up and things like that. And then they just said, you just need to go to the emergency room. By the time I got to the emergency room, once they did the blood test and stuff, they said, you're going to have to go on dialysis today because your creatinine is just way up there,
Notice the wristbands that Don uses to cover up the AV fistula on his left arm. An arteriovenous fistula is an artery and vein connected with a plastic tube, and is used to send blood to the dialysis machine for cleaning, and then send it back into the body. This is, however, only part of the kidney's function that is being taken over by a machine. Real kidneys also release CPO for blood formation, renin to control blood pressure, and the active form of vitamin D in order to maintain calcium.
And an AV fistula is created through surgery. And what they do is they cut an artery, cut a vein, they attach the artery to the vein, and the artery pumps more blood at a higher rate. So that allows the vein and parts of the artery too to actually enlarge and become a lot bigger so that you can accommodate the dialysis needles. Now, I had one put in many years ago, and I still have it, and I want to show you what it looks like. So basically, it's in my upper arm here.
Wants to speak to a trooper about a male subject that's repeatedly been driving by his residence. I think it's tied into
2017. Don Long catches a steroid case. 2018 he gets sentenced to 1.5 years in the big house. According to the SpaceCoastDaily.com. Judge Davis also sentenced Long's steroid supply source, Gregory Allen Baker, 30, of Jacksonville, to 3 years in federal prison for the same offense and for money laundering. In addition, Long's wife Sarah Long, 35, of Jacksonville, was sentenced to a term of 42 months probation, which includes a 1-year term of home confinement. The court also ordered Don and Sarah Long to forfeit $250,000, which are traceable as proceeds of the offense. Don and Sarah Long both pleaded guilty on January 22, 2018. Baker pleaded guilty on February 14, 2017. 8 others have been convicted as part of the conspiracy. According to court documents, from January 2013 through September 27, 2016, Don and Sarah Long supplied many of their clients with anabolic steroids and human-grown hormone, HGH, as part of their Team Long training regimen. The Longs provided instruction, dosage, and direction to Team Long athletes on how to consume steroids and HGH to prepare for bodybuilding competitions and other athletic endeavors. Baker was the Longs' primary source of supply for steroids and HGH and imported raw anabolic steroids and HGH from China. Baker manufactured the steroids into consumable form, then branded the product Axio Labs and distributed it for the Longs and others. After the federal investigation became known, Baker rebranded his anabolic steroid and HGH as Razor's Edge. These cases were part of Operation Total Package, led by the Drug Enforcement Administration.
Because they pretty much said, if you don't go on soon, then, you may not make it, And then, of course, like I said, I was in total denial, and they finally had to say yes, because I was in bad shape in the hospital. I, can barely breathe and things like that. Just by pulling some of the food off, and then it was just a battle from that point. I was in, I was still in denial. They put catheters in your chest to start the dialysis.